Hey, join my Discord, link in the description. Previously on the Celta Vigo Career Mode series. Champions League football was achieved finally after a historic season for the Celts. But how will we fare though? Ruben Blanco is like me in foosball, either amazing at saving everything or a prime mistake master. He's going to need to prove his worth this season if he wants to stay between the sticks though. Defense. Our fullbacks are still solid pieces of the puzzle. Manu Sanchez had plenty of vital tackles and his tracking back has improved significantly. Sanchez ignited a fire in his heart, unleashing the true power of the phrase, trust in Manu. Captain Hugo Mayo had his moments, but as a 31-year-old, it may be time to consider a replacement. Nicolas Nkulu was at best. He was extremely inconsistent in his positioning and awareness. Eduardo Quaresma, lacking a consistent partner, faced a struggle as well, but at 20 years old, I'm fully confident he'll return from the sophomore slump. Midfield. The heart of our team are these two men. In a game influenced mostly by counterattacks, Fran Beltran and Okay Yakushlu make the important tackles in order to transition to attack quickly. Beltran in particular is able to play lovely passes to attackers with his vision, which opens another dimension in our already fantastic attacking system. Bryce Mendes is a man on a mission. He will not stop getting better week in, week out. His 14 goals and 11 assists show just how good Mendes has become since switching to a number 10 role, having already surpassed his potential. Could we see this guy till the end? Attackers. Luis Sinisterra, with his 10 goals, 10 assists, and ability to manipulate the space with perfect runs, allows us to breathe just that little bit easier. Then there's Nicola Pepe, a bust turned absolute superstar. He's completely changed the scene in Vigo with his unique qualities. 21 goals in La Liga alone in just his first season. Need I say any more? Iago Aspas, 34 goals and 21 assists. I'd say that's quite good for a 34-year-old. There's no doubt he was a huge part of why we are in the Champions League. He continues to prove he still got it, but I'm afraid it might be time to adjust before it's too late. With such an amazing legacy, Iago's turn at the top might be coming to a slow and happy ending. Transfers. We sold Nestor Araujo for 6.7 million to Granada. Santi Mina's release clause was triggered by Arsenal and he leaves for 35 million. A good bit of money there. And then finally, just 3 transfers out, David Costas, 3.5 million. He goes to Portugal and plays for Boavista. Alex Vigo. I told you we needed a fullback for the future, and this is where Mr. Vigo arrives on the scene. He's not yet proven, but over time I believe he could develop into a complete fullback for sure. 27.5 million may seem a bit, but I think it's worth. Marcos Senesi. Man can easily push people off the ball like they're an empty bottle of water off a desk. Passing can be worked on, but still can play some great balls out into the open field. He could be exactly that setting stone for us in the back. 30 million from Feyenoord, great buy. Hwang Hee Chan. I know what you're saying. Asian player, huh, Maxwell? Listen, you voted for this. I mean, I am absolutely all in favor, but still, you voted for this. So don't come for me. Either way, we have ourselves a player who can manipulate defenses with his speed and technical dribbling. The South Korean's finishing could use some polishing, but I have no doubt in my mind he will fit in an already incredible Celta attacking system. I promise you, we are about to unleash the inner beast in this man. 25.9 million, an absolute bargain in my mind. Well, men, welcome to Celta Vigo. No. No. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. You were supposed to stay with us until the end. We never even got to win silverware with you. You were to be at peace, sitting by the sunset in Vigo to reminisce about the good old days. Alright, but he still has to decide whether he leaves for Palace, and we literally have Champions League football. And with this squad, we have a lot of players we're really entrusting here because we do have money to potentially get any replacements, but for right now, we're going to see how well this team does. So, how well will they do? We'll just have to find out. Kicking off Season 3 is Granada, and just a minute into this match, it's Celta Vigo already on the attack, out wide to Nicola Pepe as he runs towards the byline, then cuts inside, passes it to Okay Klushlu, now drops it to Beltran, to Hwang Hee-chan who gets tackled in the box, and that is a penalty already after just 3 minutes played. Nicola Pepe to take the penalty, and he absolutely buries it. The keeper got close, but nonetheless, it's in the net, and that's all that matters, and that is the opening goal of Season 3. Now Granada with an opportunity, but it's Okay Klushlu with a great bit of pressure. It falls right to Hwang Hee-chan's feet, and now Hwang Hee-chan frees himself to the defense and finishes it beautifully. It's 2-0 to Celta Vigo just like that, and Hwang Hee-chan has himself his first goal in his debut match. Celeste is constantly with the attacks, and it's Luis Sinisterra receiving a great pass from Fran Beltran as he's just going to run away from his fullback, go into the box, squares it to Hwang Hee-chan. It's just a simple finish for the Korean, and he has himself a brace after just 25 minutes, and do I have to say it again, in his first match played for us. And it's like we're just playing against Granada last season where we absolutely destroyed them away from home. It's Manu Sanchez bullying a defender off the ball, keeps hold of it, then passes it to Hwang Hee-chan inside the box, to Beltran outside, passes it to Luis Sinisterra who could take the shot but drops it out wide to Bryce Mendes, and Bryce Mendes gives us the 4th goal of the match, and it's not even halftime yet. And still another opportunity. It seems like Granada kind of closed down a little bit more in the second half, but still more opportunities for Vigo, and it's Hwang Hee-chan drawing another foul, and again, it's a penalty for Celta Vigo. And Hwang Hee-chan, can he bury this one? Yes, he can. He gets himself a hat-trick on his debut. Hat-trick Hwang Hee-chan. That's a good ring. First home match of the episode, and it's Real Betis. And early on, again, it just seems like Vigo just continuing with the early attacks, catching the defense off guard. It's Luis Sinisterra hopping over a defender, just has all this room to work with, and he just takes it himself and finds the back of the net, gives Celta Vigo the lead after just 8 minutes, just like that. But then 25 minutes played. We struggled against Betis last time we faced them at home, and it seems like we might be again. It's Iglesias, good hold-up play as it continues to hold on to it, passes it to Juanmi outside the box. Juanmi drops it to Moreno, plenty of space at the edge of the box. He tries to cross it in, can't find anyone, so he brings it to Fran Sergio, who gets tackled but actually fouled by Okay Klushlu, and Betis have themselves a penalty. And it's Borja Iglesias to take the penalty, and there was no way we were stopping that one. Quite literally pinpoint top right corner. That was impossible to save. But then Celta Vigo come charging again. It's Fran Beltran, passes it to Bryce Mendes. Mendes waiting for the run of Hwang Hee-chan, a perfectly timed pass and then a perfectly timed finesse finish. We have ourselves a 2-0 lead thanks to Hwang Hee-chan again beating the keeper, and that ends up to be another 3 points for us. You love to see it. Welcome to Barcelona, but we're actually facing Espanyol. And this match wasn't like the first two where it felt like we had some kind of fire ignited in all of our hearts thanks to Iago Aspas just leaving for Crystal Palace. But anyways, it's Luis Sinisterra running away from the back four, drops it to that man, Iker Losada. I'm not going to call him the future David Villa anymore because I don't think that's going to happen, but nonetheless, I was thinking of getting a new striker, but that goal right there told me maybe I should give Losada a chance. But nonetheless, 73 minutes in, it's a goal kick for Espanyol. It's headed down right to Javi Escobar, the youth academy graduate, as he starts his first match. Passes it to Iker Losada. Losada dropping it back to Javi Escobar, and Javi Escobar on his debut, just like Hwang Hee-chan, maybe a little bit less impressive, but still, the man scores in his first La Liga match, although we do send him out on loan because I wasn't sure he'd be getting that much game time for now. I don't know if you remember last time we showed the table at the beginning of the season, it was abysmal, but this is the exact opposite, just conceding 1 goal and scoring 9 in our first 3 matches. Very impressive, and that brings us all the way to the top of the league. Could this be our year? I don't know, maybe. In the Champions League, here's a reveal of our group, and oh boy, it's something, isn't it? We have Fenerbahce, which I feel like is that one team we could definitely beat pretty easily, I think. But then there's Marseille, and if you remember Marseille last season, they beat us 2-0 at home, and then we could only get 1 goal back against them away, and that actually got us out of the Europa League, and they ended up winning the entire thing. And then, you know, we have one of the best teams in the world, Liverpool. It's going to be an interesting group. I'm more excited for the fact that finally I get to play in a more competitive Champions League group. I'm going to regret those words when I get eliminated probably. Looking at the youth academy, and there's maybe like 2 players that you should really focus on. Duarte, the goalkeeper, 64 rated, 86 potential to 92 potential. But then there's Flavio Enriquez. CDM literally has a confirmed potential of 92 to 94, 56 rated. This man could be the future. Who knows though? We might be too deep into this. And 3 matches in, now we face Real Madrid at home. Probably the biggest challenge yet. Definitely the biggest challenge yet. And early on, it's Real Madrid consistently on the attack against us. It happens every single time early on. It's Martin Odegaard, as it's Okay Yukushlu blocking the first attempt. And then somehow Odegaard gets a pass through, and it's Rodrigo in on goal, and he finds the back of the net. Real Madrid have a lead after just 6 minutes played. Los Blancos driving forward again. Valverde, great ball to Odegaard, but is tackled by Senesi. Now Senesi, great pass to Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan waiting for some runners, sees Bryce Mendes just loose in behind the defense. Bryce Mendes with the shot, and he misses. Early into the second half, Madrid again driving forward. A great interception by Vigo, our new signed right back. Now Bryce Mendes, it falls to a fantastic ball to Luis Sinisterra, who beats the defender but does not beat the keeper. Well, he does beat the keeper, it just doesn't go in the net. And again, it's Madrid. Will they end it off this time? No, it's Quaresma with the great tackle this time, as he gets a great ball to Bryce Mendes, an even better one to Hwang Hee-chan. Hwang Hee-chan versus the keeper, and this time finally we find the back of the net. Real Madrid have been sitting back way too much, and that consequence gives us a goal back. And possibly, there's still time, you know. But when I say there's still time for Madrid as well. It's Ferland Mendy, as he just dribbles away from the defense, now passes it to Dani Ceballos. Dani Ceballos, good footwork, has a shot, and his own teammate blocks it. So thanks to that, man, we get an important 1 point from that game. First Champions League match at the BALAÍDOS. An opportunity for Celta. Vigo, get it? Passes it to Nicola Pepe. The shot is blocked, but then watch Pepe go forward again as Fran Beltran finds him, and Pepe, just a little bit of luck on that shot, goes in between the legs of the keeper, and we have an early lead already after just 5 minutes played. But Marseille, obviously, we're not going to take that for an answer. It's El Ghazi right near the center circle, but he's closed down by practically 3 different Celta Vigo players. A great ball from Bryce Mendes, and it's just way too simple. We capitalize on a mistake, as Marseille just had no one in the back to really deal with that one, and now the Korean menace has himself his first goal for us in the Champions League. And you thought it was over? No, for some reason, Marseille just slept in the back. I don't know what the case was, but Hwang Hee-chan links up with Nicola Pepe, goes into the box, has a shot, but it's saved, and then Bryce Mendes off the rebound gets himself his own goal in the Champions League. And we have a 3-0 lead against Marseille, and it's not even half time yet. Looks like Marseille have finally woken up. They're like me on a weekend day where I tell myself I'm going to wake up at 7 and then actually wake up at 11. Nonetheless, a shot, but there's a foul thanks to Senesi, and Marseille have themselves a penalty. Anwar El Ghazi, can he find one back from Marseille? Yes, he can. It's pretty simple, calm finish. And we go into the half with a 3-1 lead still though. But no, we are not the Golden State Warriors or the Los Angeles Clippers. That one is a lot more personal to me. But it's Hwang Hee-chan, now to Nicola Pepe. And Nicola Pepe frees himself of the defense, and it's just way too simple for the Frenchman. By the way, he's like 85, 86 rated, and he is just tormenting fullbacks. And then finally, to end off a brilliant Champions League night, the very first Champions League night of our long club history, as it's Nicola Pepe finds the ball from Bryce Mendes, and it is just too easy. A beautiful little half volley from Nicola Pepe, and he has himself a hat-trick in the Champions League. That is such a fantastic start for us. Elche are now back and promoted, and guess what? Are they 20th this time? No, they're 7th. Now, it could still be early on into the match, but here's a corner for Celta Vigo. It's punched out, falls right to the feet of Fran Beltran. Beltran now to Aidu. Aidu then passes it to Conrad De La Fuente. De La Fuente back pass to Hugo Mayo, who pokes it to Hwang Hee-chan. A great ball to Denis Suarez. It's just great Celta Vigo football by basically the mixture of the reserves and the bench and some of the starters, and we have ourselves a goal pretty early on. Driving forward, Os Celestes again. Hwang Hee-chan this time in the center circle. Great ball out to Conrad De La Fuente. He may not be fast enough, but he does actually beat the fullback. Then he cuts inside, drops it right back to the man who actually passed it to him initially, and it's Hwang Hee-chan just on some amazing scoring form. I'm telling you, man, Iago might be gone, but it does not feel like it, with this man's spirit basically living in Hwang Hee-chan now. You know, we gotta think of some kind of nickname for Hwang Hee-chan. It has to be a mixture of like Spanish and Korean at the same time. I don't know, figure it out. Anyways, Elche do find one back, unfortunately enough, so we don't maintain maintain a clean sheet, but I really wasn't expecting to maintain one because, I mean, we were playing a weaker defense. And none of that really mattered anyways, because once we dropped like 3 different substitutes, all our main players, just watch this beautiful attacking football begin. It is Sinisterra receiving it from Losada, and Losada gets himself another assist in La Liga. It's just been like our first 4 or 5 matches, and Losada has kind of been impressing. Let me actually commentate over a highlight for once because I feel like I'm just rambling on. Luis Sinisterra blazes right past his defender and now has a ton of room just to cross it in for Iker Losada, who heads it home. It's 4-1 to Celta Vigo, and Iker Losada has 2 goals and 2 assists in basically 2 appearances. Right before the end of the match, Elche with an opportunity again. It's Guti receiving the ball. He sees Celta Vigo's defense just sleeping at the back again, and Elche are going to capitalize on it. Elche have scored 2 against us. That doesn't really matter too much. It's a little bit concerning, but nonetheless, we still get 3 points. 4th place, Getafe. Progressing forward, Getafe early on, it's Maximovic. Now to Cucurella. Cucurella with a lovely pass to Loren, and Loren first time cross in. Senesi makes a horrible mistake out of that one, and it's a goal for Getafe. And it seems like every time we face Getafe, no matter how good we are or how bad we are in that case, we can never beat this damn team. Senesi trying to redeem himself after his pretty bad troubles early on to the match. It's Fran Beltran receiving the ball. Great pass to Luis Sinisterra, and Luis Sinisterra can just run off away from his defender. He gets closed down as he delivers it to Bryce Mendes, and Bryce Mendes with a brilliant header gets ourselves the equalizer, and it's game on. And now into the 54th minute, Fran Beltran battling and winning that 50-50 and just runs off, passes it to the center circle where Bryce Mendes is, and now Bryce Mendes progresses forward. He gets a ball deflected and then gets it right back, passes it to Nicola Pepe. Nicola Pepe drops it to Hwang Hee-chan, and it's just brilliant football. A little bit scuffed, but nonetheless, it don't matter because we have the lead again. And who is it? Of course, it's Hwang Hee-chan. But remember, this is Getafe, and anytime we face Getafe, they just reject our ideas of ever getting just 3 points against them. And now it's Maximovic driving forward, has a shot, but it's a great block by Vigo to stop that from becoming a threat. But maybe this time, Getafe will actually allow us to get 3 points at home. It's a mistake made by them, and now it's Bryce Mendes. Good ball to Iker Losada, and Iker Losada capitalizes on that one. Just a little bit of space, but it's enough to just find the top right corner. His finishing has truly improved, and giving him that chance was the perfect decision in my opinion. Next up, Liverpool at Anfield. Attack for Liverpool in the 15th minute, it's Keita passing it to Fabinho. Now back to Keita. Keita just holding on to it, trying to find the right pass. He continues to just carry it. Now finds Mo Salah, who is then fouled by none other than Marcos Senesi. Listen, Marcos, it would be ideal if you stopped being so terrible as of recent. And of course, the inevitable is about to happen. Mo Salah is going to blow it over the bar. Liverpool on the attack, and it's now Fabinho with a lot of space to work with. Links up with Keita again. A great ball to Bobby Firmino, but it's saved by the keeper. And now Celta Vigo can transition from defense to attack. Their first opportunity of the entire match. It's the 36th minute, but it's no less. It's Nicola Pepe running towards the byline. He cuts inside, drops it to Mendes, but that is blocked, and that is a chance we really could have taken more advantage out of. But then it seemed like there was a little bit of an awakening, because once we got that opportunity, we just kept finding holes in this Liverpool defense. It's Luis Sinisterra getting the ball as he runs away from his marker, then drops it to Mendes. Mendes turns his defender, but it's just such a weak shot and right into Alisson's hands. But then after 2 consecutive opportunities from Celta Vigo, it is Liverpool again, and this time they take advantage of the holes in our defense, as it's Wijnaldum just in on goal, has a shot, but it's Ruben Blanco again to save the day. Could we hold on to this one? Well, we'll just have to wait. Liverpool again on the attack. It's Robertson going way forward. He's into the box. He gets tackled, but then finds the ball again. It's now Thiago. Thiago holds onto it, passes it to Saul, who then finds the back of the net for Liverpool. And in heartbreaking fashion, we have finally conceded after really being desperate enough to defend every single thing that Liverpool threw at us. But, you know, Celta Vigo could still come back. Not with the defense looking like this, though. Alexander-Arnold to Roberto Firmino. Now a really bad mistake by the defender, and it's Mane blocked by Senesi, but then he gets it right back, and it's a really good volley, and Liverpool have the win. Unfortunate, but it is Liverpool. Either way, after 6 matches played, 5 wins, 1 draw, 17 goals, and just 5 conceded, we are still top of the league. And now we face up against 19th place Levante. Levante with an early opportunity in the 20th minute. It's Pepelu as he receives the ball, passes it to Tioub, and now Tioub holding on to it, great ball to Delors, and Delors finds the back of the nets for a 19th place Levante. Oh boy. And you would expect us to get another attack going forward because, you know, that's the Celta Vigo way. But it's Pepelu with plenty of space, passes it to Timu Puki. It's deflected off the defender, but then it's Delors again off the deflection, giving Levante a 2-0 lead. And mind you this, it's only been 30 minutes played. Ongoing attack still from Levante. It's Delors as he just exposes Oscar Grande, the center back who has been starting. Now it's Garcia Perez, and it's the bottom right quarter finish. And it's 3-0. 3-0 to Levante. But we've been in situations like this before. Maybe not 3-0 down, but definitely 2-0 down. It's Nico Pepe as he's come off the bench. Passes it to Bryce Mendes, who I'm pretty sure also came off the bench. Emergency substitutes. It always has to happen, right? Bryce Mendes links up with Iker Losada again, and Iker Losada with a simple finish, and it's 1 back for Celta Vigo. We are not out of this one just yet. Now we are. But with those substitutes being made, instant impact still happening. It's Nicola Pepe just running around the Levante defense. Gets a little bit lucky, but still just ran right through 4 different defenders and off the post, and Nicola Pepe finds us 1 back. There is still time to get 2 more goals. There is no longer time to get 2 more goals. And, you know, it's always great to, lose against 19th place and then immediately face up against the league leaders, Atletico Madrid. And this was an Atleti side who continue to improve year in, year out, and it's Thomas Lemar on the edge of the box, passes it to Koke, now Jorginho, and Jorginho, good ball to João Felix, now to Ruben Neves, back to João Felix, it's off the post, and we get very lucky with that one. Continuing to bombard us, Atletico Madrid again, it's Alvaro Morata, but he's tackled, it falls right to Fran Beltran's feet, and this man can very much go forward. He passes it to Bryce Mendes, now quickly to Luis Sinisterra, and Sinisterra is just all by himself again. It's just deja vu every single year. Atleti just will never learn, and Luis Sinisterra has us up 1-0 just like that. 27 minutes in, it's Atleti with an opportunity. Ruben Neves to João Felix. Felix waits for the run of Alvaro Morata, and it's Morata versus the keeper, and he makes an absolute mistake of it. It's like his Chelsea days have come back to haunt him, and we get lucky again. We cannot continue to get lucky. We need to capitalize on more opportunities. Bryce Mendes, Hwang Hee-chan, now again to Bryce Mendes. Link up with the man. It is Hwang Hee-chan. He blasts that one into the net, and we have a 2-0 lead. 2 shots and 2 on target, and it's enough to give us 2 goals. You'll love to see it. But if you remember this scoreline, 2-0 against Atletico Madrid, you'll remember very vividly that we lost in the second half with 3 unanswered goals. It's Alvaro Morata, Jorginho, good ball to Ruben Neves. It's saved the first time by Ruben Blanco, and then somehow we just repeatedly get lucky over and over. 64 minutes in, and it seems like Atleti have maybe changed up their tactics, and yet again, we just continue to, stop them in their tracks. It's Luis Sinisterra now, as he has plenty of space. Could he have another opportunity to score? No, but it's Hwang Hee-chan off the rebound. Oblak just not really acting like himself today, as he's conceded 3 goals again from Celta Vigo. And please, God, tell me we actually have this one in the bag. Free kick for Atleti in the 81st minute. It's Ruben Neves. It's Quaresma to try and block that one. A horrible attempt at it. And even though Atleti get themselves just 1 consolation, that doesn't matter because we get 3 points against the current league leaders. Now we face Fenerbahce at home in the Champions League. Attacking chance for Fenerbahce in the 24th minute. It's Maja, passes it to Luis Gustavo, who has plenty of space as is Nkulu, just not closing him down enough. And now it's Quaresma trying to get the tackle in, but somehow the attacker gets a shot in, and luckily enough, Ruben Blanco is there to save us. Now things are starting to actually look like Celta Vigo's attack. Luis Sinisterra starting up this one. Passes it to Hwang Hee-chan. And Hwang Hee-chan has enough space to actually get away from the defender. Has a shot. It's a good save by the keeper. Now Vigo continuing with the rhythm. They're starting to really develop something now. It's Maqwell as he passes it now to Hwang Hee-chan again. Hwang Hee-chan versus the keeper, and he has a stretching diving save, and it's a pretty phenomenal one in that. But then Fenerbahce with an opportunity is Turuc as he passes it to Luis Gustavo. Gustavo, good ball to Maja, and Maja lobs it up to Turuc again, and Turuc hits the post. We just get lucky every single match, I swear to God. And as we edge towards the end of the match, it's Maqwell. Passes it to Fran Beltran at the edge of the box. Now Beltran passes it to Hwang Hee-chan. Turns the defender, has a shot, and somehow the keeper saves it again. Until you realize
We really